So, you are in one of the most iconic places here in Palma de Mallorca. You are in Palacio Can Marqués, and I'm very welcome to you to Navigators Heritage. I'm very happy to welcome you to Navigators Heritage meets Martina Late Night. I'm Martina Hirschmeier, your host for tonight, and please put your hands together and give a warm applause to the captain of Navigators Heritage, Jochen Berne.
Captain.
Hello Martina, nice seeing you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you.
Jochen, you're an example of what is possible if you go with the flow and just start. 20 years ago, you decided that it would be actually very nice to have sailors all over the world and to sail with them whenever you want to, with a purpose. So, what was the initial moment for this idea?
Honestly, I believe that all sailors are examples. Because they're conquering the sea, they're conquering the nature, and if you once in your life nature touched you, it's very, very difficult that it lets you go again. And what happened there? I've been in the Navy for 2 years as instructor for navigation on the German sail training ship Roy Fock, and later on I thought, now I cannot sail anymore. So with a friend together, with Guido Seller, at a certain time in our career in banking, we said, let's try to get a team together which can sail all over the world.
That's such a good idea, and we actually got to know each other while I produced a film about the oceans, which is called Oceans in Danger, and in this film I featured you with Antarctic Blanc. So what is Antarctic Blanc about?
Yeah, Antarctic Blanc was the last expedition before this one, which will come now in 2018. We sailed to Antarctica from Cape Horn with the support of 19 nations and the United Nations, and what we did there is a commemoration ceremony, because the interesting thing is, which nearly no one knows, Antarctica isn't owned by anyone. Antarctica will be governed by us as states together, administered as states, and this is a very, very interesting point. In '61 we made this Antarctic Treaty, we signed the Antarctic Treaty, which was at the same time like during the Cold War, at the high time of the Cold War. So we said this is a very good example, also in times like today, and so we sailed down there and made the commemoration ceremony.
Tonight we are going to celebrate your new trip, which is coming up tomorrow. You call this Navigators Heritage, and we can see a lot of people who are part of your team. But please tell us, what is Navigators Heritage about?
No, it's not heritage because we are all looking so old nowadays. It's not true. Heritage is something very, very important. So we connect generations. When you go out on sea today, most of the people are looking on their iPhones and say, okay, GPS is everywhere, I just sail out. But it's very, very important to understand the basic of the technology. And if you don't understand that, how will you be able to conquer the seas if the electronics fail? So this basis also gives us a very good hint how important it is to stay near to the nature. And this is what we try to do. We sail from here to Monaco, and just with instruments already invented before 1900.
So you're going to sail with a sextant, for instance. What is for instance? So what's a sextant?
A sextant is an instrument, nautical instrument, where you can, for example, make a calculation of the angle between the horizon and something which is up there. Normally, you know the stars. You have to find a star, and then you make it a very, very complicated calculation to get to your position. But you can also do it with the sun. It is more easy in the mid of the day, and looking where the sun is the highest point, reach the highest point. And what you need with the sextant together, otherwise it doesn't work, is a very accurate chronometer.
Mm-hmm. And you're doing this to raise awareness for the United Nations sustainability goal, life underwater. And this wouldn't be a tour organized by Jochen Berne if you wouldn't have made a States Act out of it, and if you wouldn't have organized a very, very well-known person. So whom are you going to meet in Monaco?
Yeah, it's all we make very much a commemoration topic. So we look for people who did something outstanding in their lives. And we found someone, he's called the Prince of the Sea. It was Prince Albert I of Monaco. And he did very, very much things, very important things, also for oceanographic topics and also for environmental topics. And we commemorate him, and we wrote to the palace in Monaco and asked His Serene Highness Prince Albert II if he might send a representative. And he wrote back that he will personally be part of this commemoration ceremony on the 2nd of July.
Yeah, so he will welcome you and your team on the 2nd of July. And as this is a high estates act, and as he is a prince, there are some things that you have to bear in mind while you meet him. So, and as I know, you have to be very aware of the things that you are wearing. So what are you going to wear?
Yeah, we're quite thrilled about that. Better you look good as always, and here in Martinez Leitner you say always dress to impress.
Yes,
And we try to do the same thing, but I think we sailors always look quite good. And if you look around here, just having a uniform on and looking very, what is on sea also very important, disciplined, that already works.
So how do you make it? Like 17 sailors dressed to impress on the 2nd of July. What's your trick?
It's very easy. I just invite them to Martina's late night, and then they come and they all look good.
They do, they really do. That's right. So yeah, I will be part of the party, and I really like to dress red, but I'm not allowed to dress red in Monaco. But as this is not a white party, I'm allowed to. I thought maybe I come in apricot. Do you think
Wonderful
this is okay?
color. I'm sure you will look fabulous.
Very good. So we will have the white and apricot party. And you brought us a film as well.
Yeah.
Matthias actually could show us the film of Navigators Heritage.
Trailer.
2, 1, 0. Yeah, this was a film about Navigators Heritage, and now I'm very happy to introduce you to a sailing team member, Philip Neum. Philip Neum is a marketing specialist and talking about this challenge. Within the team, he is a representative of the global sustainability goals of the United Nations. So welcome to Philip Neum. Hi. Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here in a very nice place like this today, and it's great to see you guys all dress up, being happy. So, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you are the representative of the sustainability goals of the United Nations.
That's right.
What are these? What are these goals?
Okay, well, now think of to-do list, right? it's very practical and very effective. Now, imagine we have a to-do list for every nation in the world that help to develop the world to a better place. And that is exactly the global goals about. It's the 17 goals that 193 nations have agreed on.